Hulk Hogan has died at 71 years old. Ozzy Osbourne has passed away at the age of 76. Trisha Paytas announces she has welcomed her third child, a boy. Today is a very sad day for music. At least Ozzy got to say goodbye. Thanks for everything, Prince of Darkness. WWE saddened to learn WWE Hall of Famer Hulk Hogan has passed away. One of pop culture's most recognizable figures, Hogan helped WWE achieve global recognition in the 1980s. WWE extends its condolences to Hogan's family, friends, and fans. Connie Francis, Malcolm Jamal Warner, Ozzy Osbourne, and Hulk Hogan all died within 1 week. WWE would not be where it is today without the larger-than-life characters that compete in the ring, and few, if any, loomed larger than Terry Hulk Hogan Bollea. He was the archetype of what it meant to be a superstar, a global sensation that inspired millions to work hard at whatever it was they wanted to accomplish, and a look that made him recognizable to fans around the world. Hulk Hogan, clad in red and yellow, or NWO black and white, was simply put, iconic. As a real American, or the leader of one of the industry's biggest factions, he transcended and elevated the entire business to heights never before seen in every country and on every continent. There was no one like the Hulkster, and there very well may never be another. My family sends their condolences to his family, friends, and fans. A legend, a larger-than-life presence, Hulk Hogan didn't just work in this business. He transformed it. Rest in peace, Hulkster. One of the last public photos taken of Hulk Hogan before he passed away. I am absolutely shocked to hear about the passing of my close friend at Hulk Hogan. Hulk has been by my side since. We started in the wrestling business, an incredible athlete, talent, friend, and father. Our friendship has meant the world to me. He was always there for me even when I didn't ask for him to be. He was one of the first to visit me when I was in the hospital with a 2% chance of living, and he prayed by my bedside. Hulk also lent me money when Reed was sick. Hulkster, no one will ever compare to you. Rest in peace, my friend. Hulk Hogan was a true legend. I was fortunate to work with him a couple of times, including this memorable one. It was easy to do a Hulkster impersonation when, like millions of guys my age, I practiced it in the mirror 1,000 times growing up. Hulk Hogan was not a perfect person, and neither are you. Hulk Hogan is a global icon, unlike you. Hulk Hogan surrendered to Christ and will be in heaven. Many of you are judging him for one mistake. He will be remembered for all his positive impacts on millions. To millions of little kids, you were a childhood hero, myself included. In 1984, I gave you your Hulkster headband back in the locker room in Madison Square Garden. I was the lucky kid caught it when you threw it in the crowd. You were wrestling Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff, that night in the main event. You were shocked and so happy after the match because you told me that was your very last headband, and if it weren't for me, you'd have no way of getting that exact one made again. You promised me that you would get more made and give me a Hulkster headband of my own as a thank you gift. A month later in Madison Square Garden, you did just that. You kept your word with a handshake and a thanks, kid. And that meant the world to that little 12-year-old boy just 17 years later. And still a kid at the age of 29 years old, I'm standing in the middle of the ring and facing you, one of my wrestling heroes in the main event of WrestleMania. The match was to decide who would go down in history as the greatest of all time. When you kick out of my rock-bottom finisher, just listen and feel that crowd go electric. All for you. I've never felt anything like that in my entire wrestling career. It takes two to tango, but that historic crowd reaction was all for you. You may have passed the torch to me that night, but you, my friend, you drew the house, meaning you sold out every arena and stadium across the country in your prime as Hulk Hogan, on your way of becoming the greatest of all time, from deep in my bones. And on behalf of this wild and crazy world of professional wrestling that we love, I say to you now and forever, thank you for the house, brother. Thank you for the house. Rip Terry Bollea, aka Hulk Hogan.